Welcome back to Morning in America. We are digging into another release of the Twitter files this morning. This is part of an effort by new CEO Elon Musk to unveil censorship at the social media giant before his takeover. Now, this new batch of internal files claim both the Trump and Biden administrations pressured Twitter to suppress certain tweets about the pandemic. Tom Dempsey is in Washington, D.C. right now with what else is in this latest release. Tom?
Good morning, Adrienne. Yeah, this latest batch of the Twitter files all revolves around Twitter's handling of posts about COVID. The journalist who posted this latest thread says that the U.S. government under former President Donald Trump and President Joe Biden allegedly pressured Twitter to boost certain information about COVID while also suppressing other data about the pandemic. Journalist David Zweig is the one who posted this latest thread. He's with the Free Press, and he posted this on Monday, describing how former President Donald Trump's team remained concerned about panic buying during the onset of COVID and how they approached Twitter looking for, quote, help from the tech companies to combat misinformation about runs on grocery stores. But Zweig says that there were runs on grocery stores. He argues that pressure continued to grow, though, from the White House under President Biden, especially to stop misinformation about the vaccine. And the administration allegedly tried to influence the platform. Due to the growing pressure, Zweig said Twitter used bots and overseas contractors to monitor content. But he believes this led to legitimate data being labeled as misinformation and other accounts being suspended for posting data or opinions that went against the government's own narrative. Zweig uses an example of what happened to a Harvard medical school doctor who tweeted about how he believed people previously infected by COVID did not need to be vaccinated. Zweig argues this went against what U.S. health leaders said, and after discussions behind the scenes inside Twitter, Zweig says a doctor's tweet got labeled as misleading, while replies and likes got shut off. Towards the end of this thread, Zweig posted this about tweets that differed from the government's view, writing, quote, information that challenged that view, such as showing harms of vaccines or that could be perceived as downplaying the risks of COVID, especially to children, was subject to moderation and even suppression, no matter whether such views were correct or adopted abroad. As a counterpoint to all this, Zweig says, open dialogue about the pandemic could have led to a much different response. And, we could expect to see more Twitter releases later this week, and it could revolve around Twitter's relations to Congress. Adrienne?
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.